All right. We ready to get it rocking or what? Minute in. Didn't even get the usual Sony telling me that my internet. I actually forget what it even says. It basically says you're not capable of broadcasting on this network with your setup, ISP, etc. Gotta stop saying every third word. But point was, I've done, I don't know, it feels like 5 of these in the last week and a half, and the only time that I have not received that message prior to this one was the once or twice in which it just completely killed the broadcast a minute in and did not let me do anything. I had to restart the whole thing, which is something that I had happen quite often when I first started doing this, when this game came out last September. And I didn't really broadcast much that first month because I didn't even know the game or the console or anything really at all, to be able to even do these things on this channel that no one is subscribed to and no one ever watches. Just totally fine. But yeah, I did broadcasts. I was just watching one before because I kind of want to send a portion of it that's kind of funny to me to a key NHL19 EA game changer YouTuber, and we'll see how I'll do that because he doesn't. What's a he? I'll give that away. So he doesn't need to see the whole thing and all my gibberish. He just needs to see the thing that he was talking about in his that was funny to me because I said it super early on into the game and into the season, having never played a version of this on current gen consoles. It had been like a decade since I'd played NHL. Anyways, it's not what you're here for. All the people in the room. Wait, there's no one in the room. All the people watching this on the replay. That'll be maybe 2 people. So we're gonna do these 2 packs, and it's 403. New stuff should be out. As you can see, I mean, I don't have coins to buy anything, anyways. So I haven't tried to snipe since like the maybe Evos, I guess. That was about it. I gave it up since then. I never have the coins. I just don't. I don't do stuff, I guess, that gets enough coins. And I am addicted to the gold rare reroll, even though it always screws me in the end. And that's where we're gonna actually end this, is with the gold, with the two for one gold rare reroll. But let's see what's in here first, though. This is just a mini, so it's 10 items, 5-player, 1 guaranteed NHL. But maybe it's just me, but with these crazy, mostly diamonds at this point, and before that internationals, and before that something else. There are plenty of players who, at least when the game came out in September, were not current NHL players that have super boss cards that I'd give up like 6 of my alumni in order to get one of those. So, but it says 1 guaranteed NHL player, so whatever, and a chance of an NHL draft collectible, and that's the whole point of these packs. And no, I didn't. I got this from the CS that as I've said in previous broadcasts. I don't play online. It just so happened that during the course of that event, in order to get my dailies done, including today's that just ended 5 minutes ago, it required me to play the minimum number of times in that round of that event, and I think it was only 3 games over the course of probably about a week or so. So yeah, so this is what I got from that. This I believe this one was for the. Yeah, it's kind of weird because I got the same ranking for the season and the round, but I believe this was the gold pack came from the round, and the draft pack came from the season. There are only 2 rounds in the season, but whatever. I could go to the store and show you odds. All right, I guess we're doing that. That threw me off. I was like, wait, we get more free stuff? No, we do not. So here's the gold one. It's the same as it's always been. You know what I mean? It's the same. And you have less than 4% chance of an alumni. That's a base alumni. It's not a legend like you want it to be. And it's 13% for a single instance of anything 83 plus. But it's a gold pack because you're guaranteed to get a gold common, 74 and above. And 72% for 77 plus does not mean a whole lot, considering that a 77, a 78, and a 79 are exactly the same, and they count as 1 out of 5 towards your next gold rare reroll and nothing else. Otherwise, completely worthless. You buy enough of them, you'll get some 80 pluses. You know, they're suggesting that between 2 and 3 of these packs on average would get you an 80 plus. But when you look down and you see 83 plus is 13%, they're being pretty forthright with you that percentage, the bulk of it, basically, yeah, well, yeah, 31 out of the 44% is, technically speaking, just whatever, it is 80, 81, and 82 precisely, exactly. If you did this ad infinitum, which no one does, even pack addicts like Pack Daddy, who I've not heard from in this calendar year, I think, and Thrash, also very clearly addicted to it's cool. He's actually got a lot of great content, and there's stuff other than opening packs, but if all you care about is opening packs, there's plenty of that there. But he does quite a bit of other stuff as well, and is still doing stuff now on July 5th, when plenty of others have abandoned the game. I don't know if they're doing NHL 20 beta. It seemed like this time last year they were, which is kind of part of the reason why I opted to pre-order this game, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, the bulk of that 44%, as I said, based on how they read it, is technically 80, 81, and 82, and maybe it's just me, but July 5th, with at best two months, and I don't know what they said for the date, the specific day for this year. I'm sure it's on the opening of the game for pre-order. But last year it was on September 11th, and I think that might have been the pre-order date, and then the official everyone gets to play was September 14th. So considering today's the 5th, at refresh time, 2 p.m. Pacific, it seems like 2 months and a handful of days until NHL 20 is in most of the diehards fans, if they did not give up on the series completely after this year. So point being, at this stage in the game, if an 80, 81, or 82 of literally any player, of literally any type of card, impacts your team, makes it onto your squad in some fashion, I feel bad for you. Really do. You definitely should have been grinding slightly more than you did. Because, I don't know how it's even possible. Even if you sold your entire team, And if you were dumb like me and did nothing but re-rolls on your untradables and realized that you were getting those 80s, 81s, and 82s after trading in 285s, uh, even then you should still have better players than that on your team. Even on your fourth line forwards, the blue line on D. And some people they don't care about goalies. I don't know, whatever. So those are your odds. They've been the same. They've been the same. It says as I can't really read the bottom because it's such low type, and I'm only because I'm using the timer screen. I'm only using maybe 75% of my viewable screen here. But I mean, it basically says as of today at whatever time. But I don't recall. I'll go back and look at the first time that I ever. I was about to quote a really cheesy 70s duet song, but the first time that I ever opened a gold pack and showed the odds on a live stream. I will go back and look, but that 3.8% and the 13% they stand out for me. I'm pretty sure, and clearly the 100% for 74 plus. So basically, the top one and the bottom two, I'm very confident are pretty much the same. And because that 80 plus was 44, I remember that being in that general range as well, and having to explain seemingly constantly that does not mean that if you that, like, people thought you pulled two, because back then an 80 plus could actually make your team when the game first came out. They'd be up there with your hut cover players and stuff like that. So they were more valuable, whether it was just to sell in the marketplace or to add to your team. And in this particular pack, they should. We'll see when I open it, but they should not be untradeable. That would be ridiculous. We'll see. Not that it matters, because unless I get something awesome, I don't expect to have anyone that's going to get added to the squad anyways. As you can see up on the top, I think it says my overall is 95, and that's out of whack because I got the two loaners right now, the 99 Austin Matthews and the 99. Wow, know what you're talking about before you broadcast. The 99 center who actually takes faceoffs, my number one center, Matt Duchene. Sorry, bro, had a brain fart there. I couldn't remember, and in fact, I have upgraded my Sakic to 99 as well. So for some weird reason, I do have 3 99 players on my team at the moment, but that ends in like 3 days. So I do not know how much those other two impact that overall that's showing up there, but I would suspect it's probably more like 94, 93 at best, and even that does not make a ton of sense for me, since there's very few players that are even kind of around that range. In fact, when adding the Duchene to my team, I took an 86 off, and not necessarily a special 86. I had a couple of special diamond 86s on my team that I love, and kind of don't really want to pack my squad too much, to the point where I'd have to get rid of them, because they're my favorites of the low ranked players. So anyways, those are the odds for gold packs. Now, should I really confuse you on the? Oh, you know what? They're not even here. Close. The mini free agent's gonna be similar to the draft pick. So it looks better, you would think, but it's guaranteed 74 plus. So again, it's a guarantee of a gold common, and it's pretty close to a guarantee of a high gold common, as if there really is any difference to that. Again, you're just talking about a 77, 78, and 79. It's 5% less than a guarantee, and then the 80 plus 52%. So again, you you can't say, well, it's above 52%, it's above 50% at 52%. So all you have to do is just open 2 of these and you'll get an 80 plus. And they don't list anything really as far as rank numbers, below that or above that rank. So I get it that people like to think that way, and it's unfortunate that people either weren't taught or didn't listen in any form of kind of stats class when they were in school. And a lot of 13-year-olds play these games more so on FIFA than this one. If you compare the 2 EA Vancouver titles, part of the reason why that's so much bigger of a game, but also because football or soccer is the #1 sport in the world, so it's going to have a bigger following on the simulation. And 20% for a draft collectible. So I guess they're kind of saying you're not going to get that. It's 1 in 5, and it's sort of the point of the packs. And again, these are mini free agency packs. I can't give you the odds on the actual pack I'm opening, the whatever they're calling it, mini draft pick pack. I think, is it right, or is it actually free agency? Let's find out in a second. It should put me, of course it doesn't. Said it should have put me right back where it was. Yeah. So okay, well that sounds better. So than what I had called it, which was a mini draft pick pack, mini NHL draft pack. So I can't show you specific odds on this one. Let's just read the top. So 10 items, 5 player, 1 guaranteed NHL, and a chance of a collectible. So I mean, I know I read that at the very beginning, but I'm just wanting to see 10 items, 5 player, 1 guaranteed NHL, a chance of. So I gotta feel like the odds are identical, pretty similar. Those are the 2. I kind of feel like maybe the gold one is the one to go with first. Maybe saving a little bit of potential hype on the draft pack. Let's just rip it. Strip that gold. Get some gold from that gold. Spencer Watson. A 68 overall silver rare. Does in fact bring down the requirements on them for producing the number of rares that are guaranteed in a pack, which can be somewhat disappointing. But the reality is, you're with these things, you're kind of just looking for either a gold common or 5 silver rares to trade into a gold common. So it's not the worst. I just want to point this out though, that I have not seen an upgraded version for Spencer, and at a 68 overall with an 81 skate, he doesn't need a whole lot. If you went linear, which they don't necessarily do all the time, but it's it's 18, exactly 18 off of a 99 face stat of skate. And I suppose I can click on this and see the specifics. Yeah, so the specifics are actually higher than that. Acceleration, agility, and speed are all 80. It's a good thing I clicked, I guess. Acceleration, agility, and speed are all 85s. Balance and endurance are technically in that category, and bring that down a little bit to 81. So really, it's just 14 off. So Spencer, if it went linear, would just need an upgrade to an 82, and his skate / speed would max at 99. Issue with that clearly is that the shot's not necessarily there for right wing sniper who's got burner and PP. So we were at in 14. So yeah, the power's more than the accuracy. Yeah, at 14, that's not gonna cut it. That gets you up to 87. That's no bueno. So yeah, you would need more than that, or some sort of boost to shot to make that worthwhile. I love me some consumables, some gold, some contracts, and bronze rare is, yeah, it's not what we want. Absolutely not what we want. And the thing that kind of bothered me from the beginning of this whole thing was that these 3 contracts they count as gold items. So when they're talking about the number of gold items, you can just rip 3 of them right there. I think it might have been 6 for a pack like this. You wouldn't have to give any gold players, except that this pack requires 1 gold common at 100%. So you're gonna get 1 of those, and that's pretty much it. And we've already got 3 rares. I forget how many this thing said that were required for that. So, we very easily could get a 74 and another consumable, a contract, or a healing, and call it a day. And then some bronze rares, some silver commons, just to annoy me. More bronze rares. There's your healings. That's your gold. Twice. And the Russia was somehow silver. Well, and we are out of golds. And silver common. I mean, we don't have a gold rare yet on players, but still, it's like, there you go. This is it's the best card we're getting in this pack. 76 overall. Again, speed is up there a little bit higher, and the shot is pretty much in line with that rating. So if Senior Aberg could find his way up to a 99, even before getting to the 99, the skate would be maxed, and so would the shot. And yeah, I definitely am the type where that's pretty much all I care about at this point, and has been since, I don't know, whenever Sleeveless Gaming pointed that out to me. When that was, that November, December? I think it was just after the Thanksgiving stuff. Another silver common. More contracts. Silver rare at least this time. More contracts. I mean, at least it's a bronze, so we're not wasting a gold on another coach that we don't have and don't need. More contracts. And the final card is a gold common. So that's a 76. Yeah, it's like they tie. Another forward with face-off master, despite face-off stat of 55. I mean, he's a left winger who plays for the Chicago Wolves, which, if I try to follow that whole logic, they were the affiliate for the Blues for a very long time, and grats on the on the cup win. But I believe something happened with the Vegas edition. I think, right? So either the Wolves, who were with the Blues, or the Rockford Ice Hogs, who were with the Hawks, or potentially both, but I don't think so, because those two are in the same affiliate league. One of those two, I think, went to Vegas, and like something else happened to the other one, I think. Or the Wolves are still with the Blues and this guy's with the Blues. I don't know. Because I think that was part of the storyline with Binnington, the goalie for the Blues, who has many different 99 overall cards in the game at this point. I think there was something about him being part of an affiliate team, maybe not the beginning of the year, because he does have, Binnington, that is, he does have like a 72 overall silver rare standard card, but I think now it's linked to the Blues, but I don't know, and I don't know if they would have been able to change that. I mean, it's just that small little logo on the bottom left of the card screen. But yeah, I don't know, because I think that was just the story in terms of like the fact that he was there, this time last year. But I think by the time the game came out, by the time the season started, he was there, and then moved his way up to the number 1 10D spot. But anyway, this is not a good card. Not that it matters, because I'm not putting, if I'm not putting 84s and 85, well, I might put some 85s depending on what they are. If I'm not putting 84s and 83s and 82s on my team, I'm certainly not putting it at 76. But again, it's another player who would really just need a linear jump to 99 to max out. He would need less than that to max his speed, and as far as power at least, would be right there at all. And he went to 99. He'd be looking at 98s for his power, and 5 less at 93 for accuracy, and that wouldn't be the worst. And the rest of the stats across the board, I mean, if anybody still cares about those things, they'd be basically right there. What was his synergy? The Dazzler, the Dangler Zone. So we picked up 2 gold commons, 1. Jeez, so bad. 2 silver rares. So we don't. It's not enough to even get a gold rare out of this pack. And the quick sell is what, 2K at most? Yeah, 2380. Alright, so I gave you the odds on this, and I've been doing this for 26 minutes. Let's just jump into the pack. There's only 10 items. Let's get it rocking. Some good, some good. No whammies, no whammies. That is not, there's no bueno. Oh, come on, man. Evgeny, that enough. I understand you have an 89 skate that you're trying to excite me about, but you have other cards that would be better, as are every card in the game that is 80 plus. The first gold rare out of the 2 packs. It's going to be the only gold rare. We pick up a gold common to go with it. 2, so that's 4. I think I'm yeah, my timer's not up on that yet, so not going to be able to do that in not going to be able to do that in this broadcast. Yeah, that might seem odd, right? That I've got the Oilers already. It's a dupe. Because usually you don't get those as untradables. I guess I can try to trade it for what is it? It's 50 base, 100 buy now, and hope that someone buys the thing. Because I used the Oilers based on the fake team I created. More contracts. Love it. Yeah. Okay. So that was. Why would they give? I mean, I guess bronze, silver, and gold. None of those 3 really look like the draft collectible, because it's kind of like blue, black. Honestly, like the Oilers stadium card looks more like the special collectible, but they do this so that you get a collectible. It's just not at all the one you want. Picked up another silver rare, so I believe that was 4 total gold commons. This one's a bump. This Ernie is a bump up, +1 from the best ever that we had in the previous pack. And another silver rare. I think that's about enough to get a gold rare reroll, and we would get like a dad enough. So less cards here, not a lot of value. So we shouldn't even have 2K. We don't. It's 1855. Okay. So I am. And we didn't get a special collectible either, so yeah, I have nothing to add on to here. I'll just do this for peace of mind, because I know we got 2, right? We have 4? Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. So those are there, and then there's a couple of these. I don't know if it was 5. Really only need 4 technically if we picked up the bronze. So we already have 5 out of 5 in the silver rare, and I guess I just did that just prior to this, which is how we have 1 of the gold commons. Enough for the set, and nope, we still have a timer on that, so can't do that either. And didn't really get a good reroll, but it's slightly better than quick, and I don't know. I gotta feel like. Man, it's been so long since I've done this. Is this how this works? I don't think so. All right, Dadenoff, Panthers, right wing sniper. Oh, okay, cool. I don't think they did that before. If they did, I mean, I haven't cared for a while. Yeah, so that seems kind of bottom of the barrel. I don't think I should. And what is the quick sells 500? It sucks that 500 coins would actually have a slight impact for me, because I'm so coin poor at this point. No, screw it. Let's just go. Let's complete the set. Turning in, just as a reminder, it's an 80 and 81. Technically, one of the 80, the 80 is not untradeable. Could go with the Jonathan Quick base untradeable instead. But let's take a gamble, I guess. 80 and 81 for another 80. And I got outbid on something else as well. Yeah, I mean, they want me to start trading in my my alumni, and I already did with Olczyk this week. But yeah, Andrew Chuck I have not done an upgrade with. I can't imagine it'd be worth it. But let's go. This is potentially the only thing of value in this broadcast. 33 minutes. Let's get something rocking here. I was like so ready to get excited and throw out a let's go. Probably should have quick sold that 80 overall. That was a poor choice. It was clearly a poor choice. Yeah, so that's gonna be 8 hours from now, I guess. Man, that sucks. It does suck. Yeah, and that one's not even untradeable. Ugh, gross. It's gross. How about the Oilers? They should be gold considering their NHL. Take your time, no rush. Yeah, so there you go. And now, does it take me to? It does. Huh. So people are actually, well, it's ending, and they're not going to get it. Yeah, so kind of hoping for 500 out of that, I guess. I mean, bear with me. There's only 4 of them, and I don't know if it'll even let me do it on the Devils one, considering that's untradeable. So someone's willing to pay $250 for the Caps, and the other 3 are asking for quite a bit more. I don't know what that's about. That would have made a lot more sense at the start of the game back in September when they were hit runners up. So somebody's paying $250 for the Leafs. Jeez, bro, why don't you look over here? 38 minutes. You could do better. Kind of want to see who the sellers are. Kind of want to talk to the buyer. See if we can work out a deal. I said, bro, give me half. Give me 150. You'd have to get rid of his bid somehow, which you can't do in this game, like legally or within the confines of the TOS or whatever. But you got to get rid of that 600 bid. Pay me 150. I'll get it for you for 300. No guarantees. 38 minutes to go. Whoever's got that bid in, considering it's went from 50 to 250, might have some people looking to snag that. I wouldn't really call that a snipe, considering it's worthless. I mean, somebody's saying just give me 750, done deal, and no one interested. I don't know if that was part of the thinking of the 600 play or whatever, but Yeah, I'd kind of like that. Oh, that's all three of these are untradeable. I didn't even notice that. Because when I was here, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know what I would have. I don't know what I would have put the tradable ones in though. I guess it's just that I don't really get. I don't buy packs anymore. Um, so I guess these just come from whatever. I don't even know what they come from because I just got them from reward pack. I got the Oilers one from a reward pack and it's not untradeable. So whatever the untradeable ones come from, I don't know. I got three of them sitting there. How much better are the Devils looking? Anything? No. That's stupid. You're not getting 4250. Mailed. What? Tim May. Lot. Can't do it. I mean, and these are just for packs. We didn't get any jerseys, right? And I got some in here that I can't actually trade, so we're not actually at 14. How many times can I say actually in the same sentence? Oh, this is so goddamn boring. I'm willing to swear at this point. That is how boring it is. I will take a bronze pack. I don't think I have anything in here that I don't want to get rid of. I don't think, right? Well, yeah, the oil, yeah, I do. It sucks. Alright. How much y'all want? What? You're crazy. None of 550 is the... just randomly guessing. Cool. No. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. Do I really want to spend $1,000 on a bronze pack? I don't even know how much the normal ones go for. I'm trying to add something of value to this broadcast because it's been terrible. I haven't gone through what the new stuff is yet, so I could potentially be wasting my coins, but I doubt it because there's probably not anything new on a Friday that could go for 35K. Nami? Did I win a bid? It suggests I did. Minute and a second left to go. Now see, 200 start price should be able to... Okay, cool. I know some of the other ones don't do it like that. This is so exciting. Bidding, trying to snipe those super elite bronze sweaters, the jerseys. People probably prefer the is this one 30 seconds or 25? Either way, I guess we'll find out here. Whoops, wrong. Jeez, press all the wrong buttons. Huh? 20? That seems weird. Or did it not do it at all because it was the first bid? I don't know. It can be the first bid on this one too. I guess we'll try that again. Maybe it's just me, but like the jersey actually looks cool. It looks like the the Blackhawks and other ones that did specials. At least Blackhawks. I can't, but I don't remember other ones off the top of my head that look like that. All right, so 12 seconds. Well, what happened there? Okay, so 20. So this game is 20. Goes to show you how long it's been since I've tried to snipe anything. And I'm not really going to get a chance to snipe anything else, because I'm not sitting here for 5 minutes. I guess I could jump back out and check to see what is new, which at this point there's probably 1,000 jeez. What happened there? Yeah, so it should be pretty obvious what my fake team is at this point. If I'm not willing to put them into a bronze pack, let's jump out to the front so I can show what. Oh, I opened. Thanks. There's my 100 coins. It's all worth it, right? Oh, what? Wow. Alrighty. Times 7 though. Well, I don't have those collectibles. That sucks. And you get to choose which team. Looks like that you want to put them on. Because I gotta be honest. The 92 is definitely lacking. We'll see. I have wasted enough time where someone might have done that upgrade by now. Especially those players that know about the stuff that's coming. And oh, no way. How 43 minutes in, I'm not even gonna click on the next stuff. I hope that certain face stats are boost. I hope that like synergies got adjusted in some way. Oh my gosh. You're gonna see all my stuff. That's fine. We're going live here. Oh, these guys didn't get added? Is that what the problem was? Yeah, go ahead. Go to collection. Look at all my nonsense that I'm wasting. I probably should have skimmed right up. Well, do I have to... I gotta add them to my collection first? Is that what's going on here? So this is what it was. He's for the boys. Which is definitely gonna help when my two loners go away. Oh, man. I just before I even see it, I'm gonna look at Bruiser too, man. Jeez. If it went linear, yeah, everything's not 99. It's also not a 99 card. It's a 95, but whatever. If it went linear, yeah, a lot of the face stats are super low. So you kind of hope for those to get boosted. But this is what I was looking at. I'm a little gun shy here though, because I've had others that should have been things and they're not now, and I get it. Yeah, I mean, Robin Lehner going over to the Hawks. I can't really suggest that Varlamov should have deserved the 99 instead of Robin. That Robin Lehner 99 has just got to be a super beast card at this point. But yeah, it's telling me Varlamov is 95. Let's go see just real quick. This was here before all the same listed players that was there. That's painful to see. Since I might be about to do the same thing that I did before. That I was planning on saving for the next broadcast that I was going to take about 2 seconds to do. Gosh, it hurts. It hurts to see. Yeah, the more to the point, those are all things that were there before. So let's look at, well, we'd have to go in order on the Medano, right? To be able to see. Oh jeez, my bad. I'm trying to see. I don't know if I can tell on this screen what that green one in the middle is. I know it's North Stars and Red Wings. Oh, it's yeah, Stars, right? Yeah, Stars. Makes sense. Okay, cool. So I'll look at that here real quick. We'll have to go into, how do I do this again? I use under my collection and then alumni, right? I mean, I don't have it, but if anybody else has it, it should show up. And off the top of my head, who would be first? Stars. I have no Stars. I clicked on Red Wings. Okay, well, Red Wings was the other one. So yeah, here's the 99. Jeez. 2 to the boys, 2 to the beasts, 2 to the shot, 2 to breakout, and 2 for clutch. And 99 skate. 99 wrist shot accuracy and power. That's helpful because that was part of what was lacking for him. 97 on the slap, both accuracy and power. A bit of a letdown. And 97's basically across the board on handles, considering that his legend, the only synergy his legend had was dangle zone. That can't be right. I have it. I'll go look, but that was the only one that I paid attention to. He might have had one other one that like the beast. I never have activated. So if he had the beast and that, or even the beast and that and breakout master, I typically don't have either of those other two, and I don't really care about anything other than speed and shot. But he is a center. Not that there aren't enough of them in the game, and this is what I've been saying since. Well, I mean, I've been saying it to anybody that would listen since September, and I've been broadcasting to nobody since October. And here again, you have another 99. Granted, this is supposedly only the Red Wings one, but I mean, what are the chances that the other two are different on anything in terms of their synergies or their face stats? But his face-offs with no boost to them, he does not have face-off master as a synergy, and I don't know if the beast adds to face-offs for the boys. I've had for the boys permanently, like since day one. That's been my go-to team synergy. So I absolutely should know, but I totally don't, whether it adds anything to face off. But best case scenario, the rest don't at all. I don't know. Maybe the beast does. I don't. The beauty or whatever one that is. I think that's because the other one of them is TB and one of them is BE, right? So I get them confused and don't use either most of the time because technically both of them have BE at the start and the. So I don't know. But either way, whatever the hell TB is, I don't think it adds to face-offs. So if we're being generous and saying that for the boys adds like +2 to face-offs, he's still quote-unquote only a 95. But I mean, come on, he's a 99 center who's max speed, max wrist shot accuracy and power, and slightly off on his slappies. It should be better. I mean, you can't tell me that what this is supposed to be is Mike Modano in his prime. So you're saying in his prime, he was 93 out of 100 or 93 out of 99, depending on how you look at it, as far as his faceoffs were concerned. He's not a player that's ever been on my team in real life. So I'm not being a homer on this at all. It feels practically disrespectful. Maybe it's just me. I feel like it should be 95 at least, but I don't know. I can go to his 92 legend and look at it and see if it moved in a linear fashion. And that's certainly possible. That would suggest, though, that his face-off stat on the 92 would have been -7 from here. So in 86, which I guess is one of the main reasons why I've never had him play center for me, even on the fourth line. And his other stats were good enough that it made sense to play him on a wing rather than a fourth line center. But yeah, like, I don't know, like a 93. If there aren't any team synergies that add to the face-off stat, maybe I could see playing him as a center. But I mean, what the hell? My team's not 99 overall. I'd be wasting the rest of it. I'd be wasting his speed and his shot if I made him a fourth line center. So that would just not happen. At least with this one, with the Red Wings alumni card. That is pretty cool that they're showing it. And this goes to show you how long I've been out. So I did not know that Darren McCarty got a Hut Diamond boost. So there you go. There's TB and BE. That's what I was talking about. I just don't remember which is which. Could go into my team and find out. Wow, yeah, I would just have like pretty much no interest in this card. If the things besides speed and shot mattered, then maybe. I mean, his handles aren't great, but the third column, third tier stuff there with awareness and kind of defense and checking, all that fun stuff. As you see, his checking is 99, his defense is 98. But that sucks. We need to go +5 on all that stuff if we went linear, and speed and balance if we get up there. Agility and acceleration still wouldn't. Power and slap and wrist would, and accuracy would not. For a 99, I mean, bro, I got 86. I got 86 diamonds that are better. Let's see if this is just +1 on the best of NHL19. I haven't seen any of these cards. And it's just a +4 on what has to probably be heavy hitter or something of the sort. That's what that was previously. I don't know if that's what it still is. Yeah, it all just still sucks. It really does. It's terrible. Why wouldn't they have? I guess that's why it's saying I don't have any. Why wouldn't? Oh, I know why. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'll figure it out in a second. Oh, that's right. That makes sense with McCarty, because this is actually the max. This is the highest you get in the game. So there you go. There's his 88 that does not play for anybody and never has. So there you go. So 94 is certainly better. Let's go check out the other Modanos. Let's go to the one that I tried to click on. 5 out of 14. And this is where I got a bit confused. There's my 92. So there you go. So I do in fact have Speedster activated at the moment. That's not a normal thing for me. And Dangle Zone kind of goes whatever. So there you go. As I said, there's that TB not activated at the moment. I don't even know if it's the Beauty or the Beast or whatever. I don't mean to make this Disney, but yeah, I mean, his speed was always there. His shot's not bad. and those are kind of two things that I care about. I don't really care that much for how his card plays. And I don't know if those are the other underlying stats. I mean, his awareness on both offensive and defensive side of the ice, half the ice, you want to call it, don't really. I mean, they're high, 97, 95. They don't get much higher. But yeah, there's this face-off, as we said, 78. So he actually got a bump. So 78 on a 92. You add 7 to that. That would get you 85. So he did actually get a bump from them on this upgraded version for his faceoffs. But you could see for me as a 78, there was never any chance that I was going to put him as a faceoff. And I understand, I get it. We're like an hour in, and I looked over. I probably messed up talking into the mic there. But yeah, the only exciting thing that's probably going to come from this broadcast, I know I haven't got there yet. Have not gotten there yet. I don't know. Whatever. So here's this Stars one. Same, right? Yeah. I think it's the same. That makes sense. So then we have to go to mini. Oh yeah, they put them at the end. Just to remind you that they're not current teams. Yeah, that's right. I got Steve Payne. It's right, check mark though. Dude doesn't even play for me. It's so sad. So here's the 99. Yep, all the same synergies, rest of the stats, same, which would make sense. I mean, I guess they just want you to choose which team, assuming you get the choice. They want you to choose which team you put them on. But I would find it somewhat interesting, I guess, to at least have a little bit of an adjustment on the synergies. And I get it. The stupid community would be like, well, I wanted them to, I wanted the North Stars version, but I wanted the for the boys and call it. No, actually, people that bitch like that, they actually don't like the good synergies. So I wanted the Breakout Master and the Speedster for my North Stars player version of Madonna, and you didn't give it. I'd have to put them on the Stars to get that. That's crap. And then they would just pick one of the two. Or they'd be honest with the fact that they don't even play the game and they just saw something online and decided to get outraged with it. It's a good card. This is a good card. It takes 7 collectibles, or 6, I guess, whatever. And the thing is, they got to be going for basically the same price, approximately, right? I would probably. I mean, it's just me. Like if it just had a straight choice and the choice didn't matter, because it doesn't seem like it does, I would probably just go with the with the Minnesota. It just seems more, I don't know, seems more interesting to me, even though they're exactly the same. So yeah, nobody has these yet, or at least they're not selling them if they do. Yeah, you can't sell them. They're untradeable. Forgot about that. Well, we'll go to the last one because it's just one over, anyways. But yeah, because I've already done that for Sakic, and you can't trade it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe they'd be available in packs or whatever. I don't know. Guess not. All right. So now. I mean, clearly it's not an alumni. Let's go ahead and look. We'll get to we're an hour in. We'll get to the only exciting part of the. What are you doing on your update here? All right. Yeah, it was times 7. I was right. Not times 6 like the other ones. All right. So Varlamov, that's Islanders. So let's go ahead and check this out. And yeah, I still wish We said this in September. I still wish you could just press left and get there quicker, but you can't. And they got there's 87 Islanders items in the game. Oh, and yeah, okay. Well, Laner was already a 99, but with this one, it's +3 to burner, tuberculosis, boys, and it's a trap. And it seems like pretty close to 99s across the board, and 6'4", 245. The card that I'm interested in is right there, but what am I? Oh, his crap. Gotta be quicker on this stuff. Oh, it's I know. Never mind. I know the team. I got it. We're good. Got 1 out of 101 Hawks players. So lacking. And spoiler alert, it's the Stan Mikita. Oh wait, whoops. Yeah, different synergies. It's got Bruiser in is that one only have 4? I don't know. Synergies are different though. But the face stats seem about the same. Let's see if click. Auction house 1 for 425K. And the yeah, so he's +3 on 4 things. He does not come with Bruiser on this one. I don't remember if the other one had it's a trap or not. So let's see what people are trying to, if you let me. This is part of the awards. So this isn't even the Team of the Year one. Yeah, about the same, 420. Kind of wondering why people are willing to pay that, but I mean it is probably one of the better 99 overall attendees. Oh, oops, hold on. Okay, so we'll get a sense here. Here's what a 95 for Lamov is supposed to look like. It's gonna have different synergies though. But 2 for Burner and TB, Boys, Bruce, and it's a trap. Face stats, not spectacular, and it takes up a bit less space than a laner or the like would. But I assuming I'm gonna be able to have the version of this, I'm gonna be pretty happy. He's gonna right? I was already in here, so wouldn't I already seen it? Or I was in here in the alumni, I guess. Take a while to load. We're not in a rush. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm wrong, clearly. Yeah, he's not. Wait, for shit's sake, man. Yeah, abs. What are you doing, man? I guess the red threw me off, but the red was the color. It doesn't matter. I don't have a good enough excuse. Pains me so much. I mean, it doesn't. The synergies are crap. At least that's for the boys, but whatever. I mean, hold on for a second. Just 99. So frustrating. What? Now what am I missing? I take it I'm just not very good at this game. Is that what we're trying to get at here? Yeah, that's an Evo. What the? What? Is that not considered in form? I don't understand what the hell is going on. Are there any other examples that I can use, considering that there's like 1,400 in here? Did Kadri have a Evo? I don't know if Kadri did. Those guys did not. That is so messed up. It's not even showing it here either. Wow. So messed up. I would tune in to the next broadcast. I'm not going to take a lot of time with it. I can assure you that. But that's insane. So I don't think I have a good. Why do those look weird? Like, no joke, what is this? And it's just did the abs just look strange? I had an Ian Cole at some point. I don't know. I had a Bork. I had this card. We're gonna do this. I have that card still in my watch list, which just means that that specific Bork card has not been got rid of. So yeah, I mean, whatever. I guess it looks. That's how it looks. I guess whatever. I don't know why it looks strange to me. Something about it seems kind of strange. All right, so now I got to figure out if these free agency cards are not giving informs. So now I got to find one. Laner had his other one, and he didn't have an Evo. Patty Kane also was already a 99, so that doesn't help either. And Barry, I guess, had a 98 at least. I didn't see another 99, so I felt like that should have counted. Kesselhead is up to 99 already, which bothers me. Yeah, it's gonna. The Spezza Evo moved up though to 95 off of this free agency event. So they should all move up. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't have more rulers. I have more. So I don't think that's gonna get it done. It's because I was in here. Oh, that is way too small a print for me to be able to know when it comes out. I guess I'll screw y'all. You won't be able to see my screen. You can just do this yourself if you got the game. It should indicate on here when, right? Up to 3 early, and it says 9:10. Play on 9:10. Okay, yeah, so it's like last year. So last year, this year, it was 9:11. Was the 3-day early, and 9:14 was the regular. And EA Access over on Xbox was supposed to be. I don't think, if I understood it correctly, it wasn't like a full 3 days ahead of 9/11, but it was like during those 3 days, it was like you had like a certain number of hours that you were able to play before the regular pre-order folks were able to do that. I'm trying. Carlson had a 99 already. Aaron obviously too. This is why I gotta pay more attention to the game. I can't come up with another example of one that was only part of the free agency event. I feel like Kadri would have been the type of player to get it, but he did not. He didn't have a normal Evo. I mean, the only other one that's kind of sticking out for me is Curtis Lazar, but at a 93, he's probably already up there. I don't think Galchenyuk had one. And again, like I get it. Like if it was Aho, I mean Kessel certainly did. It doesn't matter. Like they were already 99s anyways, so it doesn't impact what's going on here. I mean Sekera, this would have been his first shot at 99, but he didn't have an Evo. I mean Spezza did. He was part of the Evo 2. The thing was, I felt like he moved up to 95 prior to like the day before. Or for some weird reason, his 92 I decided to slot into my team the day before it got an upgrade, and therefore became that much better. Basically on the fourth line, I think, when it got up to 95. But yeah, I think that went to 95. And Luke Shen and Granlund at 93. They didn't have Evos either. I don't know. I don't want to pull it out of the inbox. And have it not be up there. And this was Avs. So, yeah, Barry's 99. He got a Team of the Year. Colin Wilson didn't have an Evo. Nate McKinnon was going to be 99 all the time anyways, but he got a Team of the Year. Rantanen got a Team of the Year. This is seriously not. I don't understand what these guys are doing. I really don't. And I get it's because it's been like 2 months since I played, but still, how is that not an inform? So I'm gonna do two things. I'm just gonna pack it all into this one. It says one broadcast, I guess. Whatever. So stupid. Yeah. So first, I'm just gonna go to Marketplace. I heard somebody talking up that card. I don't know why. I mean the synergies or whatever. I don't know why they were doing that. Don't make no sense to me. Okay, we're gonna look at start with regular Evo. So Evo 1, I guess. Shabbat probably had a team of the year, right? Middlestat, Clayton Keller. Middlestat, Clayton Keller, and who's the other one? There was another one. Why you make me go all the way over? Maybe I was thinking of Nurse, but I thought. Oh, and Hudon. Charlie Don. None of those getting upgrades. Sanguine 99. I think that was also a team of the year. Sonny Milano also not getting bumped. Or McCann. Roslovich. Kyle Connor. Maybe that's the one to go with. Let's go off of... what did you guys... Oh, now I gotta know which one it is? Jeez. Yeah, so that's that 97 Carlson, so that's no bueno, that doesn't work, and the Kuznetsov 97, so right there, take two of them off the list for potentially being able to explain this to my dumbass. I was just kind of like looking at that just for how much people were trying to get like 1.5 for the base OV when the game first came out. It's just funny. It's funny. It's probably a good card. So I think you could stack your squad with some other decent players. Maybe be going for 420. There's Patty Kane. All right, didn't see anybody in that one. Guess I'm literally gonna go through all four of these until I find somebody. Okay. Couturier got 95 from defensive. which doesn't help because he has not been upgraded since then. So, I mean, that at least rules him out as well. On the Larkin, 97. Cal Connor at 95. Jeez. Alright, so I don't think that we're going to have an example of this. What? Okay, so the Team of the Year cards are inform boosts as well? Alrighty. Because that was not 95, that was 92 when it came out. Same as Crystalline. Does not help, man. Does not help. Eichel 96. Does that help us? Don't know if it does. How much are they asking for that? 190? Cool beans, yo. Oh, there's a Shabbat 99. Okay. Yeah, Nate McKinnon was one of the main ones that I was using as my example as to why, you know, this centers would never actually play center. You know, and here Austin Matthews, Young Guns, as Team of the Year is another example. You know, you got McDavid, supposedly people's favorite player. You're looking at an 89, and no synergy boost to that at all. And I'm sure 10 million, only 10 million for that one, and 800 a little bit more reasonable on the other one. Oh, this sucks, man. This sucks. So we have no examples, right? Is that what I'm getting here? Because they would have to be 400K for this one. If I don't have any coins, it'd be kind of a lot of coins to spend on them though. This face-off's also making that you would never play center. Who was I thinking was maybe my good example? Not Blackwood, not Lawrence. Eichel at 96. What is it? It's free agency, yeah? Oh, here's that. I feel like Daniel Carr was in that last list. Let's just check real quick because it's right there. No, I'm getting people confused here because I'm basically literally going out of my mind trying to figure this out. So everyone was talking about wanting to get that 99 Dahlin at the beginning of the year. Well, there you go. Those are the synergies for the Team of the Year. And his defenders seem not really looking for face-offs, clearly. And 305 can get you that card. Yeah, okay, not what I was looking for. So I guess we haven't figured this out yet. The thing that's supposed to be exciting is me pulling out of my inbox the Evo Varlamov and making him 84 up to 95. Um, and it does not appear as though that is happening. And I don't know why. So my untradeable, I think that was like everybody got. Apparently, if you have the real one, if you try to sell it for between 15 and 30, I don't think you're gonna get it. You can try though. Another one out there. People really pulling those from. Oh, gee, it's a bit more reasonable. Might be able to get that off. Hour and 30 minutes, and I understand. I'm just like I'm trying to see. Just not happening. Yeah, I'd be. I guess if he didn't have it, it might come with more synergies, but I mean, not even for 145k in my opinion. Just me, I guess, because it's basically the same card. Okay, so apparently no one is selling the. Well, they would. I mean, they would have had to have picked it up in the last. Yeah, almost hour and a half. And then immediately looked to sell it, but the reason why I'm not going off of that part of the page is because I was trying to find another example of someone who would have only received their Evo upgrade from this free agency stuff. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go into. I could have done it from there by just selecting the thing or whatever, but I'm gonna do it from my collection. I'm just gonna check one more time, I guess, but whatever. It's weird. I mean, they gave him a primetime. Primetime. Oh, this doesn't say date issue, but trust me, this primetime and the team of the week, came kind of in the same week, which is why they only gave him one upgrade as opposed to two. Because you can see somewhere in here, yeah. He was at 80, and he got the milestone up to 82, and then he got two of the informs the following week that brought him up to 84. Right, so not the team that he got traded to. Not traded, but free agency. I'm so out of it. Should I just scroll through here until I remind my dumbass which team Moses we're looking for? Islanders was Laner. I mean, no, well, whatever. That's what I meant. There it is. There's the free agency card. Okay. I don't get it. I do not get it. Barzal's Hut went up with the team of the year. Did I just say Hut? I meant to say Evo. Jeez. He started as an 83. Okay, so I got no explanation. So I don't know. I don't know the best way to do this. So there you go. Couturier's Evo that was an 83 and got a boost actually prior to Team of the Year. Turned into a base gold rare 83 overall loan card. Presumably untradeable. Now notice it says date issued March 26th. So they all occurred on the same day, which is strange. Philly Kessel, same deal. Suddenly became a base gold loan. 2 games remaining. And they all say March 26th. March 26th. That, I mean, just to show. I mean, there are some other loans in here that actually are loans. I'm pretty sure this was actually a loan. I couldn't tell you. I never played for my team, but like John Gibson. I mean, I don't know how much of a flyer was that, and just feels screwed. I can't imagine that, like, the thing that's required of me now at this point is for me to use up their loan of 2 games remaining, and then suddenly it'll become in some cases the Kessel's a 99. I know that one for sure. Another one that I think is going to show up right next when I click to the right here is also a 99. I don't think I have to use them for 2 games to convert them from their base gold rares that they never were to the. I mean, for me, like, this card was never that. And to their highest upgrade. Well, I forgot about Yandel, but I was thinking of this. This is the one that pains me the most, and it pains me the most because Barry ended up getting a couple of upgrades just because he played lights out for a performance here or there, at least 1 week or 2. But he also had, in my opinion, milestones for points as a defender, and or shots. I mean, honestly, both of them were what I would consider to be milestones for defenders. It put him in. He's all time. I think he's now. I didn't follow the end of the year, regular season. I followed obviously some of what happened in the cup, but when I stopped paying attention, I think he actually made the top 200. So he's at least the top 250, but I think he's all-time top 200 defenseman in points. So, like, he's not number 1, sure, but dude's 27 years old, and it's not like he started. It's not like he started in the league at 16. So, I mean, cut him a little bit of slack, and realize that he's scoring a shit ton of points, right? So, I felt like he deserved a milestone when they were still doing milestones. And I felt like he got snubbed both times. and stuff like, I don't even know, like stuff like 250 or 300 games played. I was just like, what? I mean, come on. Like it's fine if you want to give that out, but this was much more deserving. So see how many more of these we got. Penn Bishop, like how many of these do you need? Darnell Nurse, granted, only got boosted to an 84, but still, still. I don't even know what did Domi get a 99? To Brinkett, and then like okay, so Newmanen is the start of this page, right? So we got more. Like I mean I had doesn't matter. It's just that there's the Lazard that I was mentioning. That I mean that was a Gatorade. I don't remember if that was an upgrade or not. Where's my Bennington? Did I get, did I get rid of him? So that's always fun. For some reason the silver rares just became silver rares and didn't get anything. But he didn't. I don't think he had an upgrade. So anyway, back to the point here again. So looking at, I mean, how many of these are there? It's so sick, so sick. That's 99. Besser's up there too. Dumbo is not for some reason. Oops, wrong button. Castle, Couturier. That's it. But I mean, that's it. I'm talking about on this page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and not all 11 of those did get the boot up, but it's just crazy. And then I guess we'll show you my team. There's Madano making it onto the fourth left wing, and Spezza making the fourth. I put Makita in there for whatever reasons, whatever, doesn't matter. It's that free card. I ended up actually putting him in on the third line, and I took for my goalie. I took Di Pietro. So yeah, I mean, Varlamov would become my goalie most likely, or he'd at least be my backup. I'd put him on the team and make it so I could switch to him if I needed to. So I don't get it, man. I do not get it. I wish there was the thing that said the explanation. In case it's not obvious, I'm doing another look through to see if on what's listed as opposed to what's available for to buy in the marketplace is anybody that would have had an Evo. Maybe Meyer or Nyquist, but then they might have had Team of the Years, which is the problem with Phil Kessel. There's what I was looking for. An hour and 39 minutes ago. So I mean, I don't want to go back online and try to find the answer to this question because I still don't have an answer from anybody as to why I've got those 2-game loaners from people that I, in some cases, I felt like I took huge flyers on. For Lama, I felt like was kind of a flyer as well. I don't know. I stuck with Barry for a long time, and he wasn't playing on my team. With the boosts that he did pick up, it wasn't good enough. And generally, as you probably saw from my squad that I briefly showed, I don't play defenders on defense. I mean, granted, if you're an 89 Subban, then yeah, you can make my squad, I guess. But that's because you can shoot. You're an offensive defender who can also throw his throw his weight around there a little bit. So yeah, I have played with it. Clearly, I guess not since March 26th, according to this thing. And yeah, because otherwise it would have even less than 2 games left. So I don't have an answer for that anywhere online. So I feel like I'm not going to get an answer to this in terms of like, you know, do these count as inform? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why they wouldn't. Where's the? Seriously, where is he? Okay, so there's the Spezza, and Spezza, you know, he wasn't. They're showing them there on the free agency card as being on the Leafs, and his Evo and his base card were on the Stars. So it's not even a thing where it's like, oh, because it's a different team or whatever. Like that's not it at all. So I don't know I don't know what the deal is. I guess I'll exit out again. Do I have to restart the whole game? Or is it just not going to be? There's just not going to be an upgrade. So, I mean, like it says free agency event, and then shows you a bunch of 99s, some that are lower, available until 7/12. But it doesn't say. It doesn't have the details. Like there, it's giving you details a little bit in terms of like how to upgrade those things through monthly rewards. But I don't know. It's not. I think this at one point when the free agency event started, it explained it a little bit. I don't know, man. It blows my mind. Like I'm hoping that thing's circling around, we'll get it to figure it out. And then there you go. I should have looked at that page there, where it shows the Medanos are untradeable. That makes sense. Varlamov 95. Okay. We will look again. One more time. And like I guess that's why the people who are selling it are selling it for what they're selling it for, because it's not getting a boost. It's gross. I don't like this at all. Come on, man. Really? Like what? Like what do you need? I guess the only other example I have off the top of my head is the Spezza. And so is it like you had to have it as a team of the year and then get a boost on top of that from something else like free agency or draft? I don't know. I just don't see why this is not getting an upgrade. It's not even that big of a deal. It becomes a 95 if I was actually looking to get, you know, top end tendies. There'd be something else, but and these are like end game prices. You know, I guess they probably should not go up very much. They might be able to come down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I had to pay pretty close to that to pick it up. So as you can see, it's quite a bit more coins than I have at the moment. It's beyond frustrating, especially because it doesn't even give you as good as synergies or as much of a boost in synergies as the card that with the inform that gave the overall the boost, the team of the year. Whatever. Hour and 46. I won't make this 2 hours. I've lost all desire to do like anything at this point. Did I waste enough time to have any sets going? Did I add in my monthlies yet? I did. Okay. Good to know. Hour and a half until I get a gold rare from the commons. Let's open up a bronze pack, right? Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm doing this. And no, you cannot have my old king. So I only added one of them in? That's interesting. I think I have to buy one more. Yeah, I gotta buy one more. Hopefully there's still only 100 coins. What? Come on, man. I'm not waiting 10 minutes. They put me into the 2-hour mark. Can't be doing that. Alright, so I saw 450. It's way overpriced. Thankfully we've got a bunch of those. Ugh, it's gross. Yo, you're totally the same seller, bro. nice try though. But feel free. EA, if you're watching, Chicago 77 Shy Hawks fan, same person, very clearly. Maybe don't allow them to have more than one out there. So for the stream, I'm paying at least 3 times, if not 6 times, what I ought to be paying. And I probably should have checked this first. Let me just make sure that there aren't any other ones that I don't feel like getting rid of. Kind of like the kind of liked the Ukraine one for a minute, but I gotta feel like I could pick that back up if I needed to. And yeah, they're not my active jerseys, which is why they get filled on the autofill. But it is my team name and where I play and whatever. So it's a thing. So we got a bronze pack for you. Yeah, you got something to open. 8 items, 3 players, mix of non. Who cares? Let's go. Anything worth 1,000? Because it's about. I think it's about what I paid to really get this. Panthers. Silver rare. Silver common. Is that seriously? Oh my god, it's a bronze logo. Okay, no, that's fine. We traded in jerseys. I'm fine. I'm not having a mental breakdown. Just completely forgetting whatever the hell's going on. So I got 2 silver commons, a silver rare, a gold arena, and a bronze logo. Quick sell $5.95. If I quick sold, I would have lost a little bit of chips. So we could boost this all the way up to 6, even though I don't know. Oh, more than that, I guess. There's one extra one in there. Nothing else is close, right? No, nothing else is close. That sucks. Alright, I got nothing for you, kids. I don't even think there's any like worthwhile packs. I could do a premium free if which would give me a gold rare. If I found a way to get another 5K, which I could maybe do if I stopped buying the bronze jerseys. I could do a gold plus and pretend like it's September again. Alright, that's gonna be it for me, I guess. I showed you the thing, which is that Varlamov 95 did not upgrade his Evo. I guess people knew that, other than me. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. And then I showed you how I've got like 10 Evos, whether Evo 1, Evo 2, Evos from packs, either during Evo 1 or Evo 2, as well as a couple. The Spezza was basically free for all of us just to play, and that did get the upgrade. But yeah, it's frustrating. So anyways, we're going to sign out with that. Almost 2 hours. Nothing of value for you here. Sorry guys. Peace out, yo. Until next time.